Okay, hi. Give me a second for the live to come up on my iPad, which it always takes too long. I can't see my laptop from where I sit. It's too far away. I mean, I can see this, but I can't see chat. Too small. Oh, come on. Wake up. Where's my happy man? Where's my live? Oh, come on. It's taking a while. This is probably YouTube. You get notified right away, but I can't pull it up on my iPad. Oh, darn. I guess it's going to take a little longer than just a while, huh? Let's see if I can see who's here. Oh, Licantina. Hi. Danielle. Hi. Oh, what happened here? Robin, hello. Elizabeth. Lisa B is in the house. Elizabeth Clements, hi. Welcome to my chat, my Friday Night Live. Suzanne, hey Suzanne, what's up? So everybody say hi to everybody. I'm still waiting for my iPad to load up. Oh, this always happened to me. What have I done to deserve this? I don't know. Something. Y'all can start talking in the meantime. You know, the Jabberwocky over here. Jabber jabber. Everybody's at the retreat. So we can talk about them behind their backs. No, I wouldn't do that. Would I? Maybe. I don't know. No, I wouldn't. What a week I had. Actually, it's SOS different day, but somebody said when every day's like Saturday, how do you know what day it is? But ever since the live last Friday, after I got off the live, I was on J Rob's DP Addiction with Jennifer, and it's still not up. I got up from my chair and I had the most excruciating pain behind my knee. That's what was weird. It was behind the knee, not the calf, not the thigh, but behind the knee. But it was so painful, I almost fell on the floor when I got up. Couldn't believe it. So I go into the bedroom, I lay down, and I was there for the next 5 or 6 days. It took that long before the pain went away completely. It's gone now, but I have no idea what caused it. Very, very weird. Oh, come on. I'm still not up. I gotta be up. Sometimes I hate YouTube. I should be able to access a live from my iPad now. Ah, there I am. Strange. Oh, there's everybody. Yeah, it was really odd. I have no idea what caused it. I know that the only way I didn't feel pain was if I kept my legs straight. If I bent it, ow. And understand, I'm a restless person. When I'm in my bed, I'm on my back, and then I'm on my side. I'm on my back, and then my side. On my back. I'm very, very restless. I sleep that way too. And every time I'd move, the pain would hit. So I took an oxycodone or two, and I wasn't feeling the pain for a while, so that was good. But Man, 5, 6 days? It was only yesterday was when the pain finally started to subside. And by last night, it was gone. So it pretty much went as quickly as it came. Well, it came quicker than that. Definitely. Oh, I'm not in live chat. Gotta be in live chat. So that was my week. And yes, I will always laugh at pain. I can't help it. It's just the way I'm built. I fell on this. I think I told you guys this once before after it happened. I fell flat on my back in the dining room. I was after a palmetto and had the broomstick and the dustpan. And I'm sweeping the broomstick to get the freaking thing in the dustpan. It was on its back. And those things are big. Those are cockroaches on steroids. And I put the dustpan down again, and bam! I fell right on my back. That thing comes running out. And it scared the crap out of me. So I fell back on my back. Rebecca remembers that. Hi, Rebecca. Aren't you at the retreat? Are you having fun? I hope you guys are having fun for me. Taking lots of pictures. Going crazy. Playing pranks. Oh, say hi to everyone for me. I am so sad that I'm not there. But what can I say? Oh, you missed the story about my week. Oh, you know about my week. It finally got better yesterday. Started to. And then by last night, poof, it was gone. Really weird. Strangest pain I've ever had. And I don't know why it came. I don't know why it went. I didn't do anything. I did ice it a little bit, but that didn't seem to make a difference. So can somebody tell me why my body is behaving this way? Is it the fibromyalgia? Or is that a flare-up? Yeah, it could have been. It was painful. And yeah, it was definitely a flare-up because there was no direct cause. Nareda, hi, honey. Baby Brandy, yo. So glad you're here. I'll move this over now. I don't want to get my hands stuck in the on the sticky stuff. And I'm still waiting for the 310s from Treasure Studio Art, so that's gonna take a little while. Well, they said they were shipping it from America, so I don't know. It's also aged, Suzanne? Nah, I'm a spring chicken. I know I'm not. I can't lie. Aw, thank you, Mistria. Randy, sweetheart. And here I thought I was going to be all by myself, and none of the girls are going to be here. And what am I going to do? They're having fun, and I'm left out. I am. I just love gatherings, retreats, conventions. It's so nice to see in person the faces behind everything. You know, it's just, there's something nice about it. That's why I like video chatting, because you get to see people and you know what they look like. So much better than typing chat. Let's see. Nick and Dee Dee, you're back. Okay, I said hi to you before. I'll say hi to you again. Welcome. Hi. Lisa B says, as long as you're sure it's not a blood clot in your leg, I'm glad you feel better. I have no idea. But if it was going to last one more day, I was going to go to the hospital and have it checked. Because you're right, it could have been a blood clot. I do sit in my chair all day long. And I don't get up as often as I should. You know, it could have been, ow. But I'm on beta blockers. And somebody said that should help with blood clots. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know anything. Care Bear! Oh, I'm so glad you're here. You guys, I love you guys. You kept me, you're coming, keeping me company. I'm glad you're having fun. I still wish I was there. I do. It's just, I don't know. There's something about being in person and giggling and. So Rebecca, how's the roommate situation? Is Crashly singing in your ear? Oh, that's funny. Way to go. Way to go. Get back here. I'm curious because Crashly promised to sing. What the? Lafayette? No. What was the name of that? Hamilton. She was tempted to rap. She said she was going to rap Hamilton in your ear all night. Chris Crashly isn't singing yet. Let's be thankful for something. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Oh, you both went to bed early? Why did you have a long drive yesterday? Where'd you go? What did you doing? I'm so curious. Is Marissa going to go live tomorrow? That'll be fun. You all should go live on Marissa's. But I miss everybody because I haven't been able to bother anybody today. And again, I might be bothered. Hey, Billy. Hi. Welcome, welcome. So, otherwise, my week was rather boring. Because I was stuck in bed, I couldn't diamond paint, and I was itching to get out here. But I knew I couldn't sit down. Every time if I sat or bent my leg, forget it. It was over. Whoops, that one. So I read and watched TV. Well, I didn't really watch TV. I read, which is my second favorite thing to do. So I guess it wasn't that bad. And I was bedridden. I was also stoned out of my mind, but that's besides the point. Hey, I can't help it. The doctor gives me the good stuff. I need it. I don't take it often, though. Only for something like that. When the pain is enough to make me scream, I think it's time to take some painkiller. Even though he said I shouldn't wait that long. And I do. I don't know why, but I do. I feel it coming on sometimes. This was all of a sudden. Adi! Hello, darling. I'm going to miss chat tomorrow. Are we going to still have a meetup? I don't think so. You guys are meeting up without me. I know, I'm going to go on about this. I can go on and on about this. Hey, J-Rob. Hi. Danielle says, those of you at the retreat, I am so glad you are having so much fun. Make many memories until the next one. Oh, yeah. I'm glad. Oh, J-Rob, I'm not amazing. I'm just, oh, yeah, well, okay, I'm amazing. No, I'm not amazing. I'm just a human being, a person with issues like everybody else. Brandy says, Danielle, we are definitely having a great time. I'm so glad I came here. Oh, Brandy, I'm glad you're there too. Let's have a big virtual hug. Because I'm a hugger. Everybody would have been hugged. Because I am definitely a hugger. Maybe next year. Maybe next time I can go. Never know. Never know what the year's going to bring. I hope all you guys have voted or are voting. It's important. Danielle says, "Me too. I'm glad you're there. I found you all too late on YouTube." Oh, well, this is true. Care Bear, tell her I love her back. And did you see the pen I got? I got Mad Kitty. I love it. I'd forgotten about that completely. I did an unboxing Happy Mail because it was happy. And Rebecca, we both forgot. It was the Harbor Freight box that you sent me that I won. And we both forgot it. I'm talking to Rebecca saying, "Hey, I got a package from you." She couldn't remember what was in it. I didn't. And I completely forgot about the little contest we had, and I won. Audie, where'd you go today? Tia. Oh, Tia's here too. I really did not expect any of you gals to be here. Because it's what? I don't know what time it is over where you are. 7? Still early as far as I'm concerned. And it's 8 o'clock here, so well, 8:18. And that's early for me, especially when I'm not at home, when I'm out. And I hope you guys are all sitting in your pajamas and talking, because that's what I do. Sit in my jammies and talk. Hey, Crystal. Hi. I'm glad you can make it tonight. I really expected tonight to be kind of thin because all my buds are at that retreat, she said with a pout. Tia's got her pajamas on. Well, yeah, no pants. We know that. No pants. You are in your PJs. Good. I'm glad. Now I'm feeling at home because I'm in my PJs too. But I'm telling you, as much as I love to read, it was no fun laying in bed all day. It brought me back to before I found diamond painting and YouTube. And it was as much, like I said, as much as I love to read, and I was reading like a fiend because I am a voracious reader. I think I read 4 books, maybe more in that time. But before I found diamond painting, this was my life. I spent every day in the house. I didn't go out. All I did was watch TV and read, maybe knit or cross stitch, but I don't know. I never got into that much knitting and cross stitch. I mean, I did knitting. Yeah. Cross stitch was a little difficult for me. I'm not very well coordinated. Well, then I found diamond painting and I found you guys, and I was like, whoa. So the last week, since I, had to stay in bed, it was terrible. It was like I was going backwards. Danielle says, "Excuse me, Mickey, all the rest of us in chat not at the retreat. Your buddies too, so watch how you say that. Do hurt no one's feelings. Now, I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings. Tia says, scroll up. We're all chatting with you at the same time. I know you are. A pajama retreat. Hey, J. Rob, I do read my chat. PJ's messy hair. Yeah, that's right. See, I read it. You guys are awesome. Are the ones not at the... Are you kidding me? No. I was expecting we talk about them behind their backs. And now it's behind their backs in front of their faces. Don't you love everybody? I'm such an instigator sometimes. I can't help it. In many ways, Crashly and I are sisters. We like to cause trouble. Just a little bit. It's fun. Hey, Nana. Hi. Glad you could stop by tonight. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I like to cause trouble. Just, just enough to keep you all on your toes. And my humor is sarcastic, dry. I don't know. I like to pick on people because people pick on me. And I've always said, better to be pickable than despicable. Funny. Makes me laugh. Hey, as long as I'm amused, that is what's important. Ooh, Narita, Friday night pizza. That's what I had tonight too. I had pizza. I made my Totino's frozen pizza. Uh-oh. Brandy says she enabled somebody to do something. But that's what we are, aren't we? We're enablers. We share the fun we have doing this. Yes, we do. Yeah, me and Seinfeld. Catching up on Leslie Tier? Stitch along. Oh, cool. Danielle's doing a stitch along. I'm not fast enough to do a stitch along. I'm like I said, me and cross stitching, we're not exactly friends. Knitting, yeah. I can do knitting, but I've got so many projects started and not finished that if I ever do get back to knitting, I have no idea where to begin. I'll probably start a new project. Oh. Uh-oh, Care Bear wants to know if Suzanne needs any help with miniatures. Did you buy miniatures, Suzanne? If so, better you than me. Valerie, hey Val, how you doing tonight? I'm glad you can make it too. I'm glad everybody's here. Ooh, cool. Narita had dinner last night with some great ladies I enabled and just started dining painting. Cool. That's the way to do it. T is going to do the cross stitch class tomorrow. Cool. I know how to cross stitch. It's just reading charts get me crazy. I can't count. I can't count, so it's kind of hard to cross stitch when you can't count because you got to count how many over here. I'm always off by 1 I put the color in the wrong place. I've had to frog so many cross stitches. I got so frustrated with one. I'm on Ravelry, and there's a cross stitch group on Ravelry, and we were chatting. I was getting so frustrated on one, I actually sent it to somebody else to finish. What, J. Rob? What are you counting down to or counting up to? Tia, pay attention. You might have to show me some new stitches. Yeah, Crystal, right? I mean, I'm now knitting. If you, I don't know if you look at my playlists, I've got a lot of playlists on knitting and a lot of recipes because I used to love to cook too. But I've got a lot of playlists on knitting, and they're all broken up with, you know, tutorials and by what you want to know. Because I was an avid knitter. Like I said, I was on Ravelry. I still am. And they help a lot. Valerie, you're helping me? Oh, very funny, J. Rob. You're a bad influence. Yeah, you are a good friend. Because I don't know how to count. It's not what I mean. I mean, I don't know how to count those stitches. I'd much rather diamond paint. I really need a bumper sticker that says, I'd rather be diamond painting. I do. I need one like that. Uh-oh. Narrator says Jennifer's going to have to make one of those miniatures. Nope, I don't know if I watched Pretty Knitting, Valerie. I watched so many YouTubes. Oh my God. Every time I wanted to know something, you know, how to fix in place without having to frog everything. You know, I mean, so many different things. Like I said, if you take a look at my playlist, whew, it's long. Jen has a horny cricket. Ah, that's funny. If you cannot get individual attention, I'll get your questions answered in detail. Well, that's what the nighttime is for. To start bothering people. Can you show me that again? But that's why what's one thing I like about YouTube is that there's so much you can learn. I taught myself knitting by watching YouTube and my friends on Ravelry. For the longest time, I wouldn't go near charts. Now, I'd rather have charts. Sometimes I think, and I don't know, I think some of mine are private, and I don't know how they got that way. So I'm going to have to go through all of them and unprivate them because they're nothing to be private about. And who knows, maybe somebody will have a question and one of my playlists will come up. But I tried to put them up, put at the top the ones that I really learned something from. What's the great part, Danielle? Oh, can't get individual. You can get individual attention. I thought you said cannot get it. My gosh, I can't read either. Shall we do the ABCs now, Jennifer? Shawana, hello. I'm so glad you could come tonight. Tia has family in New Jersey. I visit that area at least once a year, except this year I may have to come visit. I have family in Jersey too. I'm not sure where they are though in Jersey. because I haven't seen them in years. I'm bistitchual. I crochet left-handed and knit right-handed. Really, Valerie? That's funny. Bistitchual. I like that one. That's a good one. I gotta remember that. Though, no, I crochet right-handed. I love the way the crochet crowd has been making their posts lately. They've been putting up a lot. But I like the way that they show right-handed and then left-handed, so that people who are lefties aren't left out. Because, I don't know, I would feel left out if I were left-handed. My brother's left-handed. He's the only lefty in the family. This is a hard one to find. It's a black triangle, and there are 3 different black triangles going in 3 different directions. It's a pita, if you ask me. Let's see. Ooh, really, Nareda? That's interesting. You're near the airport? I used to go through there to get my cousins who lived out on the island. They live further out. Do I have any more? Yeah. You see, I can't see these. They're very difficult to read. Oh, Valerie says, I was lucky my grandmother learned backwards to teach me when I was about 5. I used to live in Fort Lee, North Side, right over the bridge. Oh my God, it was so loud. I could not sleep unless I had earplugs in. Oh, Forest Hills, that's where my cousin lived. They lived there before they moved out to the island. They lived in Forest Hills. That's kind of cool. Did I make a mistake? Yeah, I missed some. Okay. You make a train trip to New York, Valley? I made a train trip to New York from Florida. 24 freaking hours. Oh my God. And it was not in a compartment. It was in the general section. And it was awful. It really was. The only good thing about it was I could easily take my scooter. I mean, I can easily take my scooter on a plane too. That's no problem. But I don't know. I don't know why I did it. I just wanted for the once to make a train trip. Tia says she has cousins in Montclair, Irvington, the Oranges, Passaic, Newark. Cool. I say cool a lot, don't I? That's a bad habit. I should stop that. Yeah, right. I can't help it. It's the New York in me and my generation. Everything was cool. Valerie lives on the edge of Pennsylvania. Interesting. You guys are talking about New York. I'm all the way down here in Florida, but I did grow up in New York. So I guess there's that. New York is a lovely place to visit. I don't think I'd want to live there again. One, I don't like the cold, so I wouldn't want to live anywhere where there's snow. And while I really have problems with the heat down here in summer, I'd rather have this heat than have cold. It's just me. Crystal says, Tia, did you put the eyelashes and butterflies on? Your dad lives somewhere in Florida, Valerie? You don't know where? I'm all the way down in South Florida. Not that long a drive to Key West. It's about an hour south. I've been there a couple of times. Nice place. I wouldn't want to live there either. It's, one, you'd have to evacuate every time there's a hurricane warning. And two, you'd have to evacuate every time there's a hurricane warning. The traffic. It's the traffic because there's only a 4-lane highway going to the Keys, and everybody goes to the Keys. And Friday night, forget about it. Traffic gets backed up for miles and miles. It's really incredible. Tia's going to put the eyelashes on tomorrow, along with your retreat shirt. Oh, cool. So nice. Yes, you all better be taking lots of pictures. Because I want to see. Oops, wrong one. Valerie says he has moved many times over the years. He's on the east coast of Florida, somewhere in the middle downstate. Yeah, that sounds like Florida. I don't know. I have to leave this area because it's gotten too expensive to live. What was that? Oh, my Siri just went off. That was strange. I don't think I said anything to set it off. Did I? You never know. They are posted on Instagram and my community page. Oh, cool. I gotta go look at that. I haven't been spending a lot of time online. I don't know why. When I was laying down in bed all week, for some reason, I did not want to go on YouTube. I don't know why. Because I don't know. I guess I associate YouTube with diamond painting, and I always sit and watch you guys while I diamond paint because it's very comfortable. And when I'm in bed, it's not comfortable to watch on my iPad or on my phone because I have to hold it and set it up and it keeps moving because I told you I'm a very restless person, remember? So Jacob has family in Michigan Nareda has family in Michigan and Kansas. She lived in South Beach for 6 years. Way, way, way back when my grandmother had a condo on South Beach. And if we had only waited to sell it, man, we would have gotten a lot of money for it. She did sell it. I mean, we did sell it when she passed away. But if we had held on to it, I wished they had held on to it because I wanted to go down there and stay there, sometimes. So it'd make a great second place to go and you're right in the middle of everything. Of course, back then, South Beach wasn't really South Beach. Valerie's out of the loop for the most part. I'm so behind in your video. Aw. That's okay, Valerie. I don't make a lot of videos. I do lives every week and occasionally the unboxing. I don't know why I don't do whipping chats because, listen to me, I have nothing to talk about unless you guys chat with me. So I don't do whipping chats. I did a couple. But if I did another one, I'd just be repeating myself. So I don't. But I do unboxings when I get something. I got Happy Mail. I love Happy Mail. My dad made my grandmother sell her condo for cheap. It's worth millions now. Yeah, that's It's the same thing with my mom's apartment in New Jersey in Fort Lee. Um, it may have been loud there, but it was a stunning apartment. And I wanted to hold on to it so I can have a place to stay in New York when I decided to go up there. You know? But no, my brother says, sell it. We're selling it. We're selling it. So we sold it. Now it's probably worth a lot more. Of course, everything's worth a lot more now. Except my house. My house had to be upside down. You were, Valerie. I know. One of my first few subscribers. You love me. Narrator's losing her mind. I've already lost mine. It's forget it. My mind's gone. I have problems thinking. And I think that's from the fibro also, but also from age. But the fibro, for 30 years, I've had problems thinking. It's really strange. After my accident, it was really bad. I had suffered moderate brain damage, which even moderate is pretty bad. At least it wasn't severe, thank God. But it's very annoying when you know you have a routine like getting out of the shower, but you can't remember it. And I know I had a routine when I would get out of the shower, but I couldn't remember it. And things like that would happen. I knew things, but I couldn't remember them. I knew something. Do I make sense? I knew something. Oh, thank you, Valerie. I love you too. I do. I love all my friends. I think of all of you as friends because you know, I visit you, you visit me. We hang out. We chat. We video chat. We talk. Of course I did. There's always one, isn't there? That you miss? Always one. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Valerie says my eldest daughter and cat moved out yesterday, and my other daughter just got home from the ER with her first UTI. Oh, I remember my first one. Oh, it's bad. Oh, thank you, Tina. Oh, I appreciate that. That's nice. Nobody has to love me, though. You don't like me. Oh, my mom used to say to me, I don't always like you, but I love you, which was a smart thing to say because it's true. You don't always like someone or what they say or do. But if you love them, well, you love them and you get over it. There was another one. I did see another one. I swear to God, I saw another one. Aha. Sly little things. I know, Valerie, there's no Gen Live. Aw. Where you go, Miss J. Rob? Yeah, my mother was unfortunately a do as I say, not as I do type of person. I'll say she wasn't the greatest mother, but she wasn't the worst. She always encouraged me, and I'm lucky to have had her. She always encouraged me, always wanted me. All she wanted was for me to be happy. Man, another one? Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. I keep finding these. I'm finished with them already. Ah, Shawana. Yes. I love you too. I love y'all. It's just, I spent so much time, so many years alone with just one friend that I would see once a month, once every 2 months. I haven't seen her in a while because of this. I don't want to take any chances. And she's always in contact with people because of her business. And I don't want to take chances. I mean, I love her dearly, but they'll talk on the phone. And I didn't want, yes, she did encourage me, Mom. Mom was a good one. She drove me crazy, but she was a good one. What was I talking about? I can't remember. Oh well, couldn't have been important. What color should I go? What should I go with? Oh, God. This is ridiculous. I'm getting very frustrated here. Last one. If I find another one, I'm leaving it. I'm going to leave it till last. These stupid triangles, they're hard to see. It's a black triangle. I always miss symbols under my tray or my hand hovering over the painting. No, that's not the problem. It's my eyes. You see, the way I have trouble with cross stitching, sometimes it happens with diamond painting too. I can't find the stitches. I can't count where I'm supposed to go. And I always think my count is off. And it usually is. But, you do what you can as well as you can. I do enjoy cross stitching. In fact, that's how I found diamond painting. That's right, Valerie. I called my friend. But I spent years pretty much alone with just my roommate and me. And the one friend. But that's all I needed was one friend. One good friend. Now I have more than one good friend. And it's nice. And there's none of this drama. Not with the people I know. The people I know, no drama. Because I'm not a drama person. I take everything with a grain of salt. And kind of like a rhino hide, you could say. I let things roll off my back. I laugh at myself because I know who I am. I know who I am. When I get depressed, I can cheer myself up. Most of the time. Actually, if I just ignore it, and do something like reading or diamond paint, if I'm depressed, really depressed, it kind of goes away on its own eventually. Because I only get depressed when I think about the things that might happen. And it's true. I mean, I think that's why most of us get depressed. Because we think of what might happen, or what has happened has hurt us. But I can let people get close without letting them hurt me if they hurt me. My best friend and I, Lynn, we had a fight once. Somebody told her something that I said to the somebody, which wasn't true. But my friend believed it and cut me off in a way that really hurt my feelings. And we didn't talk for about 6 months. But eventually, I kind of forgave her. I called her. And we just picked up where we left off. We didn't discuss it. Both of us knew that, we loved each other. We've known each other 20 years. More than that now. So it was stupid to be mad. Especially when she finally learned what kind of that somebody was. I knew it all along. Because I wouldn't tell someone what somebody else told me about them. I wouldn't do it. You're right, Valerie. That's when you borrow trouble. When you start talking about people and then tell another person what you said, what was said about them, and that's, you just don't do that. Keep things to yourself. It's nobody's business. You can have your own opinion, and it could be different than the person you're talking with, but there's no reason to tell the person you're talking about what they said, and vice versa. It goes the same the other way too. Am I right or am I wrong? Let's discuss. I don't know. I just like to. I always find myself in the role of mediator. Always trouble. Yeah, but we have to face it. Women can't stop talking about each other. It's never going to happen. Never going to happen that two people get together and don't talk about a third person or a fourth and fifth. It's not going to happen. You have to accept that. I have to accept that somebody is going to tell someone else what I said about them. I don't do that, but other people do, and that's okay. Because I'll tell that someone to their face. I don't keep anything back. Ask Rebecca. I don't keep anything back. I tell it like it is. I accept what is. And you got a problem with that? That's your problem, not mine. I have only done that once. Two of my friends were dating the same guy and telling the other that the other was stalking him. Ooh. Ooh. I never get between a guy and women. No. But if they didn't know they were both dating the same guy, I would tell them. Would you? I would. Did they know each other, Valerie? I mean, did they talk to each other? Did they know they were dating the same guy? See, I would have set them straight if they were both good friends. I would have set them straight. You said it before, better have one good friend than a million acquaintances. And I have made acquaintances here on YouTube, but I have also made friends. And I consider most of my acquaintances friends at this point. There are people that I would go to if I needed something. Oh, I'm working for Halloween from Treasure Studio Arts. Valerie says he was playing both my friends, saying the other is stalking him. Yes, they knew each other, but believed him. Oh. Never believe a guy when he says that. They should have gotten together and started talking about him. Found out for sure what was going on. Besides which, I would never date the same guy as one of my friends. One, we don't have the same taste. Most of my friends didn't have the same taste as me. Nick says, cool. One left him, the other is still with him. Neither was mad at you. Why should they be mad at you? You didn't do anything. But it could happen that by telling a friend what's going on, behind, quote unquote, behind their back, they may, hate the messenger. They may turn out to, you're just trying to mess me up with them. But there are a lot of people I care about, and I want them to be as relaxed as I am most of the time. So I try, I tell them, but they're very sensitive and not understanding. You know, they'll leak down your throat if you try and tell them something. So those people, you just, that's not a friend. A friend accepts you, warts and all. I mean, I'm not perfect. There's a lot of things wrong with me. I am an admittedly lazy person. I am definitely a lazy person. I don't like to do any more than I have to do. And even then, I'll put off tomorrow. Shemima says, I also met good people here on YouTube. Yeah. Water. Water, good. So I don't know. I like people. And my first instinct is to trust, which is probably not the right thing. But it's trust but verify, I guess. But my first instinct is to trust people. And I think that's where I make a lot of mistakes. I trust people too quickly. And I get hurt by it. But now I'm past that. There's really hardly any way someone can betray me. I mean, there isn't. I can't think of one way. Want to talk about me behind my back? Well, you're my guest. Talk about me. Valerie says, yes, I never understood when a guy cheats and the girl is mad at the other random girl. You're right. It is. It's your guy that cheated. I don't know. I don't understand women who can accept a man who cheats. If he cheats once, odds are he's going to cheat again. And if he cheated with you, odds are he's going to cheat on you. Hey, Shawana. Nick says, hun. Hey, Shawana, hun. Nick and Dina say, hey, Shawana. Anyway, that's just my opinion. And that's the news. Yeah. I'm very opinionated. It's just a lot of people just don't agree with my opinions. But that's okay. Valerie's not being misogynistic. You feel that way about women cheating too? Of course. It goes both ways. Fidelity is something I believe in. But I don't believe in monogamy. I can't remember the word. With friends. You can have more than one best friend. Because you can love more than one person. I don't believe I believe in monogamy with, a husband and wife, or a wife and a wife, or a husband and a husband, between married people, not to leave anybody out. I do believe in monogamy, but not with friends. With friends, the more the merrier. The more you love, the more you can love. That's how I feel with it, And I joined the Red Hats. I don't know if you guys know what the Red Hat Society is, but it's a bunch of ladies over 50 who started this, I guess you could call it just a club, you know, for women over 50 to get together and make friends. So I had no friends besides my best friend who can only entertain me so much. You know, you can't rely all the time on one person. That's taking advantage. So I joined this club and I thought, oh, good night, Nick and Tina. Thank you for coming tonight. I joined this club and I thought there were about 11, 12 of us. Not that many, which was nice because it wasn't a big group. But all they wanted to do was go out to eat. In other words, all they wanted to do was spend money. Now, I'm not a rich person. I don't have a lot of money to spend. And I didn't have a lot of disposable income because I'd rather save my money than spend it on dinner when I can perfectly well stay at home and eat. And they always went to these expensive places too. But that wasn't the point. The point was that there were many times that I had to say no. You know, I couldn't go that week. And I thought I had made friends, but only one from the whole group. Ooh, good night, Crystal. Thank you for coming. Oh, it's past 9. Of course, we could stay here if you want, because J. Rob's not here. Well, she's in chat, but she was in chat. God knows where all those girls went now. They're just chatting up a storm with each other, which is what I'd be doing. But I'm chatting up a storm with you guys. Sounds like a click. Well, I don't know. They made friends. I just didn't. I don't know. The one person I liked didn't like me. I mean, I did make one very good friend. We even went into business together. Unfortunately, she's passed away since. Cat. That's why my business is called Mickey Cat. Mickey Cat Designs. Used to make jewelry. Need to have a staycation retreat this weekend. Hi, V. I'm doing good tonight. I'm glad you can come. I haven't seen you in a while. Not since the last time I noticed your name change. And that was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? I don't know. I don't remember anything. And I told you it's going to take me a while to remember it. I know I told you that. See, that I can remember. I can remember telling somebody something. But I can't remember names. It takes me a while to remember names. Vivian! That's right. I'm telling her that's right. She knows it's Vivian. It's her name. But yeah, my brain goes south a lot. So diamonds around you is Vivian. I gotta remember that. I doubt I will, but I'm gonna try. The more I see you, the more I'll remember it. I think that's what happens. I don't see someone for a while, and it took me a long time to remember Ashley's name, Crashly, but that was easy because of her, her name there. But who else? Sherry. Took me a while to remember that her name, even though she was the first person on YouTube to connect with me. Yeah, Valerie, I'm the same way. I'm definitely the same way. All right, guys, it's after 9, and I really think I should shut up and just dissipate. I wish J Rob was on. Next week, it's going to be fun again. And it's fun with all of them. I'm so glad they're having fun. I'm glad you guys are here with me, spending some time. Yeah, Diamond Art Addiction and DP Addiction with Jennifer, right? Right. I don't know. You see, I still have a hard time remembering channel names. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, guys, until next week, or until I see you again in chat, have a great night. Don't forget to wear your mask, wash your hands, do what you have to do to stay safe. And good night. So, arrivederci.